Hey everybody, I'm ZeldaMaster and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In this video, we're going to be making our way over to this island. And as you can tell, it's pretty far. But the challenge isn't making it to the island, it's the island itself. And I'll get more into that once we reach the island. So, my plan is to glide over to the island because it's the easiest way to travel, you know, in air. And yeah, we can actually reach it if we have 2 stamina gauges. But you can also, you know, sail your way to the island if you use a raft that should be located somewhere below by the shore, or you could do something pretty dumb that will be really time consuming and create ice blocks with your Shiki Slate until you arrive. But like I said, I'm gonna be gliding there. But if you don't have 2 stamina gauges and also want to attempt gliding to the island because it is by far the fastest way to reach the island, then I suggest doing something really simple, and that is sleeping over at an inn. Certain inns will actually offer you like a massage or a special type of bed, and if you sleep there, you will get temporary stamina as well as the temporary hearts that we can get from all of the stables if we pay for the special bed as well. But yeah, in general, over in like Goron City and Rito Village, you can also get temporary stamina buffs with the you know, special thing they offer. So not only do you get temporary hearts, but you also get additional stamina. Now there's another way if you don't want to do it like this, and I feel like this is the most convenient way if you don't have the material, but you can also create food that replenishes your stamina as you're in midair. So right now, if I were to pause and eat a certain type of food that does replenish my stamina, it would refill my stamina gauge, and I'd be able to continue, you know, continuously glide without having to stop and replenish my stamina. So there are multiple ways to do it. I just feel like this is the easiest way. If you have the money to shell out, it's not 100 rupees, but almost, I want to say it's 80 for the bed and massage. So from 20 to, yeah, 80, but let's do it. So a bed and massage sounds good, and I guess I'll sleep until noon. Morning, it doesn't matter. A blood moon is gonna happen. Let's just sleep through it and get ready to make our way to this island. So it's time. And we know the Gorons for having a lot of back problems, but maybe they're good at, you know, giving massages. Let's hope so. So yeah, got you covered, buddy. And well, I purposely picked Goron City because what's gonna happen next is pretty hilarious. So Link must get ready for a massage. Yeah.
The blood moon rises once again. Please be careful.
Alright, so aside from the blood moon, you know, rising and all of that, that was freaking hilarious. Like, yeah, all of those sound effects the Goron made, and then that final one Link makes, like, I don't know if he crushed his back or what, but it helped out Link a ton, because not only do we have 3 additional, you know, temporary yellow hearts, but we also have a yellow stamina meter, which means we have 3 full stamina gauges. Now, like I said, you only need 2 to reach the island, but just in case, you know, you need it, this will be very useful. And plus, we can really use the additional yellow hearts because this island, this trial we are heading to, it's going to prove to be really useful, which you're going to see. Actually, this shrine quest we are going to be taking on is really awesome. One of my favorite shrine quests within the game, I have to say. I actually really enjoy it for what it is and can't wait to get to it. So, let's go ahead and get started. And I made sure to sleep until noon, hoping it wouldn't be raining or anything, but it is raining, and usually when it does rain, it causes, yeah, the game to have worse render distance because of the fog, and I get it, it's realistic and whatever, but I don't know, it kind of ruins the view, because especially when recording, I want to show you guys the island while, you know, heading to it, but whatever. Alright, let's just go ahead and jump, and I mean, the island is there, we could just barely see it, we only can see the top of it, unlike before where we could clearly see it. But yes, our goal is now to reach the island, and like I said, only 2 stamina meters is needed to glide to the island, and it's, yeah, it's not that bad at all. We're only going to be consuming what we have. We're not even going to touch our yellow stamina meter, but I only got it to show you guys where to get it. And plus, I mean, I could use the additional yellow hearts and the additional stamina meter. I'm sure it will prove to be useful because whatever we have on this island, at least in terms of hearts, and I guess the champion abilities, we're not going to have anything else, and it will make sense in a second. But alright, let's continue gliding, and I do believe there are a couple of rocks if, like, you know, you happen to run out of stamina a little too early. Yeah, there should be an area where you can easily rest, as you can see over here, but no, we're going to continue heading there, and it should literally consume the full green meter and not touch the yellow one at all, because I'm certain it doesn't take more than 2. And yeah, it didn't. So here we are on Eventide Island. So let us drop, and well, okay, so you who have arrived or have traveled to this island, this is really bad. I'm not going to be able to read the text until it glows. Oh geez, I present to you with a challenge in your travels. You relied on your equipment up to this point, but here you must cast away your equipment aside, and we must, start from the beginning and scavenge with what we have. Really unlucky that the text is literally on top of the sand, and only when it glows can I see it slightly well, but whatever. Only then will the monk acknowledge our skill and give us the shrine, of course, because this is for a shrine. I mean, the game even says it's, you know, the stranded on Eventide, which is the shrine quest we must overcome. So let's prove to this monk that we can do it. It doesn't matter, you know, we don't need any of our items. Yes, Link is stripped from everything and must start from the beginning, and it's really nice because it just kind of puts this perspective of like when starting the game from the very beginning and having absolutely nothing and having to literally scavenge and rely on the little items you would obtain. Like, yeah, that was pretty tough at first. Like in the beginning of the game, you don't realize how long it takes to really start up. Let's be honest though, within the first hour you should have a good amount of items if you kill the bokoblins in the camps and whatnot. But my point is, like, it's nice to like relive this point so late within the game, get that like sense of like, I'm kind of in trouble if I don't find items and if I don't rely on enemies to drop certain things. And yeah, you just gotta kind of play everything from scratch. I think it's really cool, but obviously we got Mipha's Grace, you know? Mipha's Grace is gonna help out quite a bit, because it literally will replenish our hearts and more if we were to die. And we also have all of the abilities like Rivali's Gale, and we have the paraglider. So if anything, it's you don't really feel like you're exactly at the start of the game, because you still have so many perks from the beginning of the game, but still not having any of your armor or your general items and equipment is you know, a little different. And yeah, I just overall really like the general concept. But alright, so I'm getting some wood just in case I need to sleep through something. And obviously it was really convenient that a blood moon happened right before. Come on, I freaking hate Octoroks in this game. Like, with how precise they are at landing and how the impact looks, it's like they really want to upset the player if you keep getting hit. Because yeah, Link just gets hit so hard and it's so annoying. It's just like they're taunting me in a sense, constantly spitting at me rocks, you know? Freaking Octoroks, I despise them. Like, I actually hate Octoroks. No, don't wait! Okay. I didn't want to wake up the Hinox, but there's a Hinox here. And yeah, if you were able to read what the monk said, I believe she mentioned there were 3 orbs on this island and we must find them all. So yeah, to no surprise, there's an orb on this Hinox's you know, neck, and we're gonna go ahead and have to get it. Now we start off with not many items, though I'll be honest, Urbosa's Fury will make anything pretty easy. Like, yeah, but let's say we don't have Urbosa's Fury. Let's grab this, and now it's time to run. Yes, he's gonna get up. Hinox is awakening, and well, we stole his magical ball, so peace out, Hinox. Here's the thing though, we're stranded on an island and we don't really have much equipment, so what do we do? I mean, he's chasing us and we're literally on an island. Like, it's a dead end eventually unless we swim out into the water. But no, don't worry, he should eventually give up if we outrun him, you know, for a good amount. I mean, because he is much slower than us, so we just have to make sure nothing slows us down. I do believe there are, yeah, okay, there's a camp near the shore, so I don't want to come near it, but let's go ahead and see if Hinox, okay, he gave up already. The music is turning down, and yeah, so there you go. If you don't want to fight Hinox and get the orb from him, you can do this, and I highly suggest doing what I just did. if you don't want to worry about, yeah, just generally fighting someone when you don't have the equipment for it. So, yeah, I feel like this is definitely the easiest way to get past this. And let me swap into the wooden branch because I don't need to get shocked here. I don't got my thunder helm. I don't got nothing. So, yeah, we don't need any lightning to interfere. But, all right, let's go ahead and now freeze. Hopefully it moves. Oh, wow. It, like, crushed it almost. Yeah, my goal here is to freeze this until it gets high enough and then I can pick it up. Maybe I can pick it up from here now. Okay. Don't worry, I will get it. I mean, I'm sure there's a different way to do this. Maybe, like, use the raft or something, because there's a raft over there that you can bring over to the water. Or you could, you know, use your stasis and try to knock the ball over. But I feel like this is the easiest and most precise way to, like, just get it there easily. So, it's my opinion. I don't know. There might be an easier way, but that's just how it worked for me. But anyways, let's go ahead and grab another tree branch. I don't really need to worry too much about food, but food will be of use, of course. I mean, because we can't replenish our HP, so let's go ahead and grab, yeah, crabs and whatnot. But, alright, so one is down. Let's go ahead and start running, actually. Wait, perfect, a big hearty radish. That alone, if we just saute it alone, it will give us, yeah, more hearts than we even have in total, because it will give us the, you know, the whole hearty effect, which is essentially full restore and temporary hearts, and that's, yeah, what hearty items do. I believe I described or mentioned that before, but anyways, the next ball is over here. So we got the one from Hinox, and now I want this one. And to get this one, we're gonna have to be pretty careful because I don't want the, you know, bokoblins to catch me. I don't have items to fight. Like, actually, wait, I do. What am I saying? I'm taking this on with Urbosa's Fury. Thunder is in the background. Let's celebrate. Say goodbye. There we go. So that's it. Yeah, I totally forgot how OP Urbosa's Fury can be in this scenario, especially how all the enemies are meant to be weak. I'm assuming the game didn't want to make any of the enemies strong because, I mean, you're given early game equipment. Even it doesn't matter how late you are within the game. Yeah, you won't have anything that will really help out aside from your hearts and, of course, the champion abilities, which seem to be really useful, especially with what just happened. But, alright, so I'm going to leave Hinox alone. I don't really even need to mess with him whatsoever since we already obtained what we needed. And somehow, someway, the dude doesn't awaken from freaking loud thunder and the lightning that's striking and all of that. So he seems pretty calm, but whatever. I'll just let him be and continue heading up here. And yeah, our goal is to make our way atop this island. And actually, there's a lot of cool references. I love the fact that this is called Koholint Rock, which, you know, Koholint Island from A Link to the Past, or no, my bad, Link's Awakening, which was a really good game. And it's nice to see even references from those very, you know, old Zelda games that I feel like, you know, doesn't really get as much attention in terms of, like, anything, really. Well, then again, actually, in Hyrule Warriors, whoa. In Hyrule Warriors, it was given some attention. But, alright, so these guys can actually shock us while it's raining from afar. So, my goal here is to... No. My goal here is to stasis this dude. No, wait. Like, get up. Let us, Oh, jeez, yeah. They can hurt us really easily if we get close to them. So, I want to back up. And, you know what? Did they give up on me? They did. Hey, let me grab your food. Thanks. Some seared steak? Well, now it's mine. Yeah, and what? It broke what we needed to break, so we can easily put the ball in this area and leave. Thank you, lightning. All right, whoa, wait. Okay, these guys are going to continue to probably shock us, so our goal here is to quickly run, and, you know, I didn't want to do this, but looks like Urbosa's Fury is going to go out again, so, wait. Bam, bam, kazam! Goodbye, guys. Alright. I had to do that. I wanted to save it for maybe a different scenario, but it wasn't looking too good with, yeah, the, you know, yellow choo-choos. They were possibly going to really hurt us, especially in the rain, but as you can see, suddenly it's not raining anymore the second that ends, right? It's not like that was on purpose or anything. It might have been, actually. I wasn't really paying attention too much. Usually the game has that where certain weather conditions are in certain areas until you do something like solve a shrine, you know, do certain things, maybe solving that puzzle, I don't know. But at least it's not raining anymore, so it's nighttime, you know, and the only area we didn't explore is Koholint Rock. So the rock itself, it's time to head atop, which shouldn't be too hard, and we can actually use Rivali's Gale to easily head up here, but I don't even need to do that, as you can see. But yeah, here we are atop the rock, and more enemies. Now, this is why I was trying to save the frickin', the last charge of Urbosa's Fury, but I think we'll be fine. And actually, wait, okay, I don't want to break this, because let's see what happens when I pick it up. And yes, freaking, I love this. It's like a Wind Waker reference with the barrels and walking around. Hopefully you don't see me, but I mean, they're not as dumb. If the second I get caught, I'm caught. So let us throw this, and I'm peacing out right now. So what I need to do here is grab one of their swords. So hey, buddy, bye, buddy. All right, I'm just gonna run around them real quickly and see if they have. Ooh, what's this? All right, everybody freeze. Yes, I'm opening a chest. No one move anymore. You know, the grass is moving. Link is still, you know, moving around, but every enemy is freaking frozen still. I always find that hilarious, especially in sticky situations like this. But all right, now we are ready to fight. I'm not afraid of any of you guys. Just keep attacking Link, and let's use Daruk's protection. Daruk, yeah, you should be helping me out here. Come on, man. All right, there we go. We are breezing through them right now. Not bad. Do I have any arrows on me yet? No? Come on. Maybe we have to kill an archer to get their arrows. I feel like that would make a lot of sense, because probably this guy has arrows on him. And do you? Well, let's figure this out by seeing what he drops. Yes, literally 5 arrows. Perfect. All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Don't want to blow up that TNT barrel, but want to kill off all of these enemies. And bam. Okay. Now that we have done that, we are pretty much done with this island, because there's really not much else. The ball is right there. The final, you know, pedestal that we have to place it in is right here. So let's go ahead and use. I want to see how much a tree branch will do. My wax will eventually do something. Come on, tree branch, you got this. You're just gonna all break on it. Broken spear, come on. I'm gonna keep hitting it. I'll never stop. There we go. Freaking flies off. And yes. So I guess that's pretty much it. We are done. So this was going to take us much longer, or be a little more difficult, but I guess, yeah, in general, it's pretty easy, especially with the amount of hearts we now have. It's a breeze. So there we go. We have done it. All 3 have been placed, and at the very top of the island on the Koholint Rock is our reward, which is a shrine. And of course, it's going to be a blessing shrine, because the trial was this whole freaking island, which may seem difficult, you know, when you first arrive, but it's actually like any other, you know, certain shrine you take on. Very easy. So yeah, you've done well to complete the trial. I will now return your things as I promised. Sweet. And well, yeah, we have everything. So I kind of wonder, come, enter the shrine. I will do exactly that. But I want to see something real quickly, and that is, do I still have, it can't give me the items. Yeah, okay, it completely gets rid of them. I guess maybe not our food. Did it keep the food? I think it did. Maybe. I don't know. All right. Anyways, we have finished, yes, stranded on Eventide. We are done with this island, and now it is time to collect our reward. And overall, we can teleport here anytime if we want to explore and search for Koroks and whatever it may be. But there is one more thing, I believe, that we can do on this island, and it's a mini game of sorts, but I think it will appear after we finish this shrine. So let's just quickly grab the blessing within the shrine, because there's really nothing to take on. Head out, and then I'm going to see if this certain person that should appear on the island will appear. Because yeah, once you do complete the shrine, there will be a mini game that you can play, which I think is pretty fun for what it is. But alright, let's go ahead and see what kind of reward we get. It's possibly going to be nothing too important. And well, okay, I'll take it. I mean, I actually do need the rupees, because I do want to collect some rupees for a couple things. Mainly just to open up the Great Fairy Fountains within Hyrule. But there's also one more thing I want to do with the rupees, aside from, yeah, Great Fairy Fountains and buying stuff, which I'll get into probably in the next video. But hey, look, we do have 4 spirit orbs, so sweet. Gonna get myself another heart container, but I'm trying to think of what I should do next. So yeah, let's just go ahead and play this mini game, and then I'll probably look for another shrine. And I also really want to upgrade my champion tuning, so we still have a lot to do aside from just the shrines. But I'm just trying to figure out what I should do at what certain time, because yeah, just lots to do, guys, lots to do within this game. But fine win today. So yeah, there's a Rito guy who appears after the shrine, after this trial is completed, and he's chilling. So let's speak to him. So what are you doing all the way up out here? I'm seeking adventure, so you must be drawn to heights. So you and I have that in common. It is only from here that I can properly hear the wind. I want to live as the wind does. Oh, that's okay. Very interesting story. So do you long to be like the wind too? Sure, with all my heart. Okay, oh yeah, I think we'll fast be friends. Alright, it's not like I'm making that up, but no, I mean, pretty interesting, yeah, how he's really into the wind, and he'll offer us to train and become the wind itself. Like, we'd let the wind guide us, essentially. It's kind of reminds me of Wind Waker. I don't know if they're really shooting a reference. Like I said, so many references within this game. You don't know what's a reference, you don't know what it is, but it's about wind. And we're going to go ahead and, yes, do this little mini game. So you have to pay 20 rupees to play, and it's pretty fun. I mean, I don't really think you get anything crazy out of it. I mean, you can get yourself additional rupees, which I kind of want to get. So let's go ahead and get started. You could choose your path, of course, and we're going to have the wind guide us. Not really, we're going to guide ourselves, because if you have the wind guide you, you're probably just going to fall. Look at all of these guys, they're sleeping. I just realized they respawned. I guess they respawned after the trial? Huh. Because maybe the trial is done differently. But normally enemies respawn after a blood moon, so I'm a little surprised. But alright, I love the music in these mini games, and overall this, yeah, is pretty fun, I guess, for what it is. Right, we're heading to rings while flying, and I just realized since we have extra stamina, this will go on for a really long time, won't it? Alright, I'm gonna see how far I can get with this. I mean, I don't really know if I'll get too far, but alright, this might be risky, but okay. Wait, let's go ahead and drop down again, and there we go. Alright, I wanted just to get all of those rings underneath me. Well, alright, let's continue onward. We might actually be able to make it all around and complete this whole minigame, because it is done. Oh wow, I just realized, because yeah, there's two ways to like head around, but I don't know if I'm going the opposite way or not. Who cares? Let's just go through all of this and see if I'll reach something. This looks like a finish line over there, but it's not. Wait, no! No! That was horrible. Whatever. So, 34. I don't know. I want to say it's decent for like my first try, right? What do you say, man? So you achieved 34. Oh, okay. He's actually impressed, and we get ourselves a silver rupee, 100. Not bad, but I'll pass. I don't really want to do this again. And don't worry, I will actually show off like all of the mini games and attempt to do my best on every single mini game, maybe for like a video where I kind of compile all of them together. But in general, the majority of the mini games, if they don't lead to a shrine, they're kind of like not so important, because you're only really getting rupees or whatever reward you get out of it. It's not going to be anything unique or truly special, which, you know, kind of takes away from forcing yourself to complete the mini game and, you know, do your best. Because unlike in previous Zelda games, you had to get like borderline perfect within the mini game to get like the heart container that they give you or whatever upgrade it may be for items. But since in this game they don't have a lot of unique items, and the majority of stuff you do get is stuff you can find anywhere from rupees to like weapons, yeah, it's just easy to kind of be like, you know, I don't really need to do this, or it's not that important, because I'm not going to get anything unique out of it. So like in terms of 100%, the mini games aren't necessary. At least some aren't. Some are though, of course, with some giving you literally shrines. So yeah, that was a good example, was like the gut check rock. But let's go ahead and take Epona right now, because there is, I believe, another shrine we can make our way over to. So I want to make sure I just generally finish the Necluda region in terms of shrines, as well as around the Lanayru. But I believe we still have a good amount of Lanayru shrines to take on within Zora's domain and kind of around there. But in general, yeah, like I said, I want to make sure Faron and Necluda is kind of done with the whole southern side of Hyrule. We can move on and whatnot. because you know I did the majority of the Gerudo shrines. So yeah, let's just try to complete the rest that are south of Hyrule. So I do believe there's one on our way to the Fort Haytano. So we're gonna make our way over to Fort Haytano, which we've passed by before. I believe this is literally the pathway to Haytano Village, as you can tell. But yeah, remember there was this doctor. I mean, at least he was really happy when we gave him the name Doctor, and he was speaking about a shrine with cursed eyes or whatever. I'm sure some of you guys might remember if you've been watching since the beginning of the series, and specifically remember that guy out of the hundreds of people we've spoken to. But I actually remember him, and I do want to do something regarding that. So I believe he's literally located in this cabin right here in Fort Haytano, and he speaks of a shrine that isn't too far from here. One that we can easily do, but I just put it aside for putting it aside. So yeah, so Calip is the doctor. So when a dark light resides in a cursed statue's eyes, pierce its gaze to purge the seal from the shrine. Am I wrong? Okay, so what are you up to? Wait, that's weird. For some reason, ancient text. Did I not actually speak to him? Or maybe I ignored him. No, we spoke to him. Okay. I was gonna say, we clearly did speak to him, but the reason why now I know that we did speak to him is because if we look at our shrine quests, we'll see the cursed statue. Yeah, we didn't just pick it up from him. He's given it to us much early on within the playthrough. But whatever, even if you don't pick it up from him, you can still do this shrine quest very easily. And for those wondering what happens if you do a shrine quest without doing the shrine, we've already done that before, picking up the shrine quest before even doing the shrine entirely. So you may wonder, will you still get the shrine quest complete? Yeah, if you just speak to the NPC, you just have to find wherever that NPC is and speak to him. But alright, let's see if we can find oh look, a Korok seed. So you know what, let me pick up this before I do anything. But the area we're at right now is pretty much where we'll be able to find this cursed statue, because as you can see, there's a lot of statues, and I'm assuming they're supposed to resemble the goddess Hylia, or like a version of it or something to pay respect to, along with all of these ones over here. But one of them is cursed, and yeah, we got to figure that out, but I'll do that in a second. What I want to do now is actually grab some wood. Let's see if this should be well hidden enough that we can sleep in. So let me try fire arrow. Perfect. All right, let's sit. Oops, sit in this corner. I mean, I can pick up the apples, it doesn't matter, and we're gonna sit until night. Now I believe it literally becomes what, night? 9 exactly? Yeah, 9 p.m. And 9 p.m. is literally when the cursed eyes on this statue appears. So as you can see, now if we look at the statues, one of the eyes on one of the statues actually have a glow to it. So yeah, as he said, pierce the eyes. Yeah, it's such a basic general quest. I feel like we've done, if you played any Zelda game before, bull shooting and cursed eyes or glowing eyes, stuff like that, I feel like, yeah, we've seen it a lot within the series. So this is really no surprise. We didn't need the doctor to help us out with this one. You just gotta shoot it to it's standing out compared to the other statues, but it only glows at night, or at least specifically at 9. That's when you'll find it glowing, so that's when you want to shoot it. It's not constantly glowing, so that's why, yeah, I had to skip time. But now that we've done that, let's go ahead and see the secret that we can pick up within it. I don't think it will be a reward. I mean, it might be, but at the same time, it might not. We can always figure out literally from loading, and it's not. Okay, so Trial of Passage. Alright, so this looks pretty insane. Oh, I believe this is one of the shrines that remind me kind of the, what's it called? I already forgot the name for it. The Divine Beasts, that's what I'm thinking of. But yeah, this is kind of like a Divine Beast type shrine. So essentially all we need to do is, let me see if I can get myself on one of these. I'm going to write it, and if I can use my stasis, I think, yeah, we can actually stasis certain things and stop it. And I have a feeling that's the general gist of this puzzle. I don't really know if there's really too much outside of this, so we're gonna figure out right now as we slowly make our way up to this. Oh geez, this ball is coming down, and wait, okay, so this is, I believe, where I want to Stop it. Okay. So we should have been on the stairs, but there are many ways to solve this, so let's see if this works. Haha, okay. I got up here already. And now I'm going to wait for the stairs to appear, and I think that's it, really. Yeah. And while I wait, I am going to eat this, and we're going to use our Master Sword until it breaks. There we go. Or until it runs out of energy, so it can just go on cooldown, because, yeah, if your Master Sword is literally about to, you know, run out of energy, then just use its sword beams on nothing until it does actually run out of energy. And that way, and wait, let me get ready. Okay, there we go. It can go on cooldown when you don't really need it or use it at the time. But there we go. So that is the shrine. Nothing too difficult, of course. And well, let's go ahead and pick up our reward, which, you know, is going to be another spirit orb. And I'm trying to think, should I make my way and get another heart container now? Or, you know what? There's been something I've been really wanting to do, and I feel like I guess I can just add it to this video, and that is upgrading our champion tunic. Now, like I mentioned before, we still need to get cash for the Great Fairy, but we have 2 Great Fairies spoken to, and we freed them. We have the other 2 that we still have to free. I believe I've shown off and spoken to all of the Great Fairies. They're pretty much on each region of the world. Like, you'll find one in Kakariko, one in the desert, one pretty much near the Hebra, you know, region, and then one over in the Akala region. And yeah, that's where we'll find them. But yeah, like I said, I want to upgrade certain things, and I feel like the first thing we need to do is get ourselves another Pharaoh's Horn. So yeah, I've showed you guys how to farm them, and I mean, it's not really going to take us too long to really farm anything, because I'm literally just going to grab a horn and leave. Yeah, I just need to hit Pharaoh once in its horn, yeah, and obtain it. I'm assuming, I don't really actually know the gender, because I remember, like, in Zelda games, usually the 3 spirits were usually female, at least portrayed as female, similar to the goddess, but I don't know in terms of, like, the dragon, if they do have a gender or what, to be completely honest with you guys. But so I just kind of, yeah, call Pharaoh. Yeah, I mean, it might actually, we can always check here, right? The compendium, we have a photo of one of them. I go ahead and check. I'm just generally curious, and I guess I could show you guys. So, the dragon ascends, nobody knows its age, the flames of its body. It's just an it, yeah. Literally, even the game says it. Just want to clarify. But alright, let's go ahead and cook one of these. And actually, I'll show you guys a really convenient area to farm the durians, because the durians, as you can see, just sauteing one gave me full recovery plus 4 hearts. Pretty nice, right? Yeah. Alright, now let's go ahead and wait till morning, and let me get what I came here for, which is the Pharaoh's Horn. And then we can head over to the Great Fairy and upgrade our champion tunic to 2 stars. And then I guess once I open up the other 2 fairy fountains, we'll get 4 stars for this, and for the Hylian trousers, and a lot of things actually, because there's a lot of really cool items that are only upgraded, or only have, like, set abilities when they are upgraded. So that's definitely the goal here. I want to make sure I have certain set bonuses for a lot of my sets, because they're really, really helpful for what they are. But then again, here I have the Thunder Helm, and I'm talking about how, like, you know, the rubber set, because the rubber set gets a set bonus, which you become unshockable, which is essentially what the Thunder Helm does. So it makes that whole set obsolete, unless you like this set, that is. So yeah, but other things that you can get when upgrading, like, I believe the Rito set, you can become unfreezable if you manage to upgrade each piece of the attire twice. But alright, so this shouldn't be too hard, because we can't even get shocked by the guy. So, alright, and you are mine. Sweet. Alright. Look at, oh man, it's so, yeah, it's so awesome when you just see it fly. Okay, let's go ahead and make our way over here. And wait a second. Did it happen to land on a stone talus? It did land on a stone talus! What the heck? Okay, let's see if we can kill it before it even gets up. And I was only able to tell because of that. Alright, boom, it's dead. Alright, we killed it already. That was kind of abrupt. I did not think we'd find one so easily. But hey, look, a lot of minerals, which I really need. Alright, so now that we've done that, let us make our way to Kakariko, where I shall upgrade said items. And by said items, I mean just literally the champion tunic. I can't really think of anything else. If I have enough like Bakublin parts, I might be able to upgrade my Hylian trousers to level 2 as well. And the only way I'll be able to get to level 3 and 4 is if I free the Great Fairies. Each fairy that you have freed will give you the chance of getting another star on the item. So I believe right now we can only max to 2 stars, so we can't see the other, stuff the Great Fairy does. But it doesn't matter. Like I'll get to it soon. We just need the cash. That's it. Because we can teleport to any of the 4 Great Fairy fountains within seconds and be there. It's just, the sad thing is I don't have the money to be doing that. But alright, let's go ahead and just quickly run over to the Great Fairy. And I think I have 2. Wait, do I have 2? I hope so, because I don't think I used the other one, right? So as you can see, we have 1 of Nadra's horn, but we have 2 Ferocious horn. Because you actually need 2 horns and not scales. I may have said scales in previous videos just on accident, but I'm pretty sure they're horns. And it's for every dragon. You have to get 2 of their horns. So here we are, the Great Fairy Fountain. Skip through her dialogue, and time to enhance clothing. So yes, we could do it. So it's going to need 3 silent princesses and the 2 shards of the Pharaoh's horn. So I'll go ahead and do it. I don't think I actually really showed off the 2-star animation. I'm going to show off all of them in a row when the time comes, because it's funny. The Great Fairy, the way she upgrades the item will change per star. I'll say this: she just generally gets a little more, you could say, intimate with Link in a sense, as you upgrade your stars. It's a little weird, but yes. Okay, so we managed to get this. Actually, wait, I wasn't even paying attention. I literally had her, disappear before I wanted to see what I needed for this. Wait, let's go ahead and see what I need for my pants. Oh, wow, I'm missing a horn? Okay, whatever. Let's start upgrading our Ember earrings. This will prove to be pretty helpful because it's going to give us defense, and we can't even see the item on Link because the earrings are so small. So, I really like these earrings. I just feel like they're nice if I don't want to give Link any type of headpiece to put on. But let's see if I can upgrade it again. No, sadly, we are missing Flint. But also soldier gear. You know what? We'll upgrade the armor a little bit if I ever end up wearing that. In general, upgrading takes time, and you have to have material, and this is pretty time consuming. I'm sure it's not that fun to constantly watch me mash through A and get another thing upgraded, but we'll have like a video dedicated to really setting stuff up for this playthrough, in terms of upgrading, because I know it's just generally time consuming and maybe not the best to be showing off constantly. So that's why I don't really like constantly heading to the Great Fairy Fountain, but I do want to show off all the gameplay within this playthrough. So we're just gonna do it from time to time. But okay, I still want more rupees on me, which I'm going to do, and to do so we can easily cook some food, which I might do, and also sell some material. Even though, like I was saying, I want material for the Great Fairy, I'm gonna have to end up farming it eventually, but not now. So let's go ahead and quickly pop on the upgraded earrings. It's only 1 star, but I mean, it will do. It has more defense than before. And actually, before I start cooking, I guess it's amiibo time, right? Let's use these amiibo real quickly, because I could use more food and whatever they drop. So I'm gonna use the Zelda Breath of the Wild amiibo, which, yes, we got a big hearty radish, which I'm definitely gonna cook on its own just for additional food that will fully restore. It won't sell well because, it doesn't have, good ingredients in it, but it's fine. I'm mainly going to save all of my meat just to sell for, because I honestly don't want to use the meat anymore in terms of making food. I feel like if you use like 5 pieces of meat and then sell it, it can go for 100 up to 200, even 400 rupees if you have gourmet meat. Like, it sells for a lot, though it won't heal. It will heal you for like what, 25 HP, which isn't bad, but there's better out there. For some reason it sells for so much, because the people here, yes, meat, perfect. The people here, you know, they want good meals. They don't really care how much it heals them whatsoever. So, okay, you know what? I don't really need to grab any of these. If it's not the good stuff, oops, I dropped an amiibo. If it ain't the good stuff, aka, you know, Zelda stuff. Yes! No! Again, yeah, this is what I meant. Like, you know, actual, like, Zelda references, cool stuff outside of this game that I'm not too excited for. Like, a Royal Acclaim, more, eh. But again, I got the Tunic of the World. Why is the game taunting me? Why am I only getting Wind Waker stuff every time, but I'm not getting anything else? Like, come on, be something good. No! A Luminous Stone, really? Alright, I mean, that will be helpful, I guess, because there is a shrine that we can get with the Luminous Stone, so I'll keep that in mind. But, alright, I'm going to use the Ocarina of Time amiibo here, and we're, oh wait, I already used it, apparently. Let me use the 8-bit Link amiibo, and then let me use the Twilight Princess. Please tell me I haven't used the Twilight Princess one yet. Yes, okay. So, let's get lucky here, come on. I feel good, guys. Like, this is the chest. This is it. This is what. No, okay. I thought if I got really hyped or something. Okay, don't open it again. I was trying to get the wild berry. I thought if I got really hyped and positive, maybe that was gonna help. But no. You know what? Yeah, it didn't work. But this is probably gonna be crap as well. You know, nothing too good. Oh, I thought if I was negative, it was gonna be a good thing. But nope, still crap. It literally was, so yeah, we used all of the links pretty much, and the Toon Link is the only one that's giving us anything, which is sad, but whatever. Let's use this one, and I believe this should break it, right? Yeah, okay, the Royal Claymore does enough damage. We don't have to even bomb it, we could just use tough items to truly break through, and another Guardian Sword. Well, yeah, it seems that we're not getting anything good. Oh well. Hopefully, somehow, some way, we end up getting a lot of good amiibo at one point within the game. But until now, we're still trying, and I'm not getting any lucky. But, alright, so, here we have a lot of raw prime meat. I'm just going to go ahead and cook it all together, and just like that, we'll make delicious meat skewer that will sell for a lot. Let's do this again with all raw meat again, but this isn't like the really special one. I actually want to show off Link's animation when he cooks, because he gets really excited. As you can see, he's really happy with this meal. But I believe if you make a meal you never made before, or just something really good, the game will, Link will have a different expression pretty much. And his expression is hilarious, because he looks freaking starving. Hopefully I can get that sometime. Right now he's just getting normal, happy expressions. That meal, of course, was just for myself. Same goes for anything hearty. Let's cook a couple more. So I might need the HP when the time comes, but yeah, we can easily skip these little scenes. They're not as important because, yeah, they're the exact same one every single time. But yeah, I'm going to cook the majority of this hearty stuff that I have for myself, and now we're going to cook the rest of this meat for selling. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make all of this meat here, pretty much. I'm going to go through every single one, and just constantly cook it. I don't want to season it. I don't want to add anything to it, because meat is so easy to obtain within this game. You know, any enemy you kill should drop it, even, okay, oh, no, okay, the foxes do, but not, actually, yeah, birds drop meat, everything, they'll all drop it. Like, I think the only thing that doesn't really give you anything, actually, even squirrels give you acorns, so all animals you kill will drop something, but, you know, more so the meat is the best thing to get, of course, because with it, we can sit and just constantly make these meat skewers and sell them for so much at a time. But gourmet meat is definitely the best out of all the ones you can get, because yeah, it just sells for a lot, especially if you mix 5 together. Just cook them all without doing anything. I guess just the Hylians really like meat for what it is, 'cause, yeah, and it makes sense for meat to be like the most expensive thing you can sell. Actually, I'm not sure, maybe there are other dishes you can make that sell for a little more. But this is the most simplistic and easiest one to get. As you can see, we have so much meat from both the amiibo and farming off enemies, but by enemies I mean animals, because enemies, yeah, they would drop nasty monster parts. I don't think that's something we really want, is it? Alright, so this might get a little boring by now with how many times I'm cooking, but trust me, it will be worth it, because, you know, we'll finally be able to have the rupees to do stuff, hopefully. Actually, let's see how much rupees this will get me. So, alright, hi, and I want to sell. Okay, so let's check out the food we got. As you can see, so many meat skewers, each one selling for 120 a pop. That's actually pretty good. Like, I mean, we're gonna get a lot of money out of this, as you can see. Literally, what, 1,000 or over 1,000 by selling all this, which is not bad. Way more than 1,000. What am I saying? It's not even 100 rupees per one. It's 120. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have more than 1,000 rupees from doing this, which is perfect because, yeah, like I said, Great Fairy Fountains and something else that will be really helpful. I mean, in general, money is a lot more scarce in this game, unlike other Zelda games. Because I remember in pretty much every other Zelda game, money is never an issue at a certain point within the game. You can end up maxing out and not having to buy anything. But in this game, you're always looking for money, especially with how arrows are so important and they're hard to find. So you're always going to end up buying them. It feels weird to buy something like arrows, but it's, yeah, pretty important. And, well, oh, okay, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. So I believe with the only two, what's it called? Great Fairy Fountains we have open is the one located all the way over here and the one located there. So I'm going to go ahead and cough up the 1,000 rupees to the Great Fairy over, near the Rito, near in Hebra, because I do believe there's one there. And there's one in Akala. I don't think it really matters which one I decide to do last, but the last one requires so much rupees that, yeah, I'm going to have to kind of wait until I get the fourth Great Fairy to appear, because like I said, it just requires a lot of rupees, and we're not really sitting on too much rupees. I mean, the fact that I constantly have to cook, I mean, I'm possibly going to grind a lot maybe in a stream or do something to where I don't have to worry about money or anything. That way, when I'm recording, you guys can just see me go from area to area and not really slow down in terms of like having to make food and sell it and all of that nonsense. But okay, wait, where is the Great Fairy? Oh, it's right there. Okay, took me a second to spot it, but there we go. We have found it. It's by the luminous stones that are right by, and I also can spot a Korok seed. That's definitely a Korok seed above that little hill, and maybe there's one over there. You know what, maybe there's one everywhere. It's just, yeah, Korok seeds are all over the place. So yeah, but okay, oh, there we go, perfect. And well, I want to see what's in here, because I mean, this might be pretty helpful, right? Some luminous stones, okay. Anyway, sadly I can't upgrade this, but I just want to open it up. So let's go ahead and speak to her. So you've returned. So we have spoken to her. I feel the power of my new sister quickly. Here we go, 1,000 rupees. I'll do it. And get used to this, because, you know, anytime you see this exact thing, the giant plant with the hand asking for money to hear her story, you think of a Great Fairy, right? I mean, that's the only thing we've seen in the game. Well, yeah, just keep that in mind, that we might be deceived later on within the game with one of these fountains here, and you'll see what I mean by that. But there we go. So, yes. The next one has been summoned. Hi, now we can actually get up to level 3 equipment, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and see what you have to enhance. So I'm kidding, of course. Okay, wish you told Link something I didn't really catch on to, but can't thank you enough, of course. Material, blah, blah, blah. Enhance anyway. So, there we go. We can actually increase, or I don't really care for the Hylian tunic, but we can increase a lot of stuff. Whoa! I just realized we can do a lot of different things, but even the Guardian, which I'm not going to do because I still want to get the remaining Guardian stuff. So I want to save my Guardian material, but like I said, yeah, this is just really time consuming, and it's not like I'm going to use any of this material or any of these armors, so we'll put it aside. But yeah, it's another Great Fairy, and the last one, like I said, is over in Akala. I'm pretty sure I showed them all off. I just never had the cash to do these specific two. But anyways, I guess that does it for this video. Next time we're actually going to go ahead and, let's see, where should I teleport to? Because there's still a lot more shrines within Faron specifically. I feel like in terms of Necluda, we are good with shrines, but there should be still some more over in Faron. So let's teleport to the Faron Lakeside Stable, because, you know, we can get Epona from here. I feel like this is just generally the best part to teleport in terms of like wanting to explore Faerun. I mean, that's literally where Farosh starts its morning routine, you know, with it waking up and flying and whatnot. So yeah, it's overall just a nice place to be, and that's where most likely we'll start our adventure in the next video. But thank you all so much for watching this episode. Yeah, we're probably just going to focus on more shrines, and I actually want to show off this other deceiving fairy fountain that I was speaking of, and it kind of relates with horses, but that will make a little more sense next time. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I've been ZeldaMaster. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!